So, fun fact, which has not become relevant yet. Xehanort, if you remove the X, is an anagram for either another or no heart.
Oh yeah, I remember that whole deal going around.
This has not become relevant yet, but I'm pretty sure it will at some point.
Oh, so you're saying yet as in like in all the games it has not come up yet?
Correct.
But you think in 3 it will, or 2.8?
Probably. I'm willing to bet.
I mean, like, for all the bullshit and convolution this game has, it does try to do something with everything it's got, at least. So I'd imagine it would come up.
Yeah.
Rather, I think what I'd put is I feel like they wouldn't do that for nothing. But it's funny, like, no heart just makes it sound, like, simple. If it's called another, that's almost more interestingly mysterious. Because no heart's like, of course he has no heart.
So yeah, he's gonna go down this ramp.
He's gonna walk down the... Dude, he's not gonna get there until, like, the end of the fucking game. At the rate he's walking.
I think they just cut at some point.
Pick up the pace, buddy!
There we go! There's the cut!
That'd be great if they just held that
This is
shot.
also a final mix scene, by the way.
This scene right here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, they just showed him continue walking. Good final mix scene. Glad we added it.
I wonder why they made the ramp so long. There's no real reason for that.
You think at some point that guy would just, like, take out an iPod or something? Like, fuck, man. Or maybe, you like some quiet time.
You know, he has teleportation powers.
Regarding the
That's true.
I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
So this is Xehanort.
Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds.
Yeah, so this is just a conversation that Xehanort had with the original Ansem.
Master Ansem, I've been thinking.
What voice is that?
Xehanort.
Or who is that?
Those thoughts are best.
These are the thoughts. This is a conversation between Christopher Lee's Ansem the Wise and Richard Epcar's Ansem, Seeker of Darkness.
Yeah, Richard Epcar. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I totally forgot the same voice, obviously.
It's hard to remember because you're used to Billy Zane at this point.
Yeah. Which, I mean...
Even though he was only in one game, like, Richard Epcar has objectively played Ansem for longer.
I mean, that's kind of a weird distinction. Like, at some point, who is Ansem? Because, like, fucking Billy Zane is
You mean in terms of
Ansem.
who is the canonical voice?
Yeah, well, not even that, but, like, if you were to say, like, oh, who's Ansem? It's like, oh, it's... Some people would probably still say Billy Zane, just because,
so he just
like,
called
he made
that
character.
armor Friend. Which, again, that is
Wait,
Birth
that's
by Sleep. That is a setup for Birth by Sleep.
I was gonna say, I remember that armor. Wasn't that...
That's Aqua's armor.
Aqua. It's Aqua, Tetra, and Ventus, right?
Terra, Ventus, and Aqua.
Which is water,
because Terra
earth,
means
and wind.
earth, Ventus means wind, Aqua means water.
So who's fire?
Just because Riku means land, Sora means sky, and Kairi means sea.
Zaxian!
So is there
There's
anyone who's
theme
fire?
there.
Right here. What is it?
Why are you yelling?
His usual spot?
The fucking top of the
The
throne.
Chamber of Repose.
Yeah, so that place that we were just at is called the
yourself.
Chamber of Repose.
I thought that guy fucking died in Chain Memories.
He did. This is a
I
flashback.
suppose I have no
Oh.
choice but to wait. But the clock is ticking. Time is
Which
running
they probably
out.
should have explained better.
Do.
Yeah,
Why
this
is he
is getting
never
confusing
around
again.
when I need him? It's almost as if he knows I'm looking for him.
So there are two chambers. There is the Chamber of Repose and the Chamber of Waking.
Is Repose the white room with the thrones?
What do you think?
Yeah, the Repose is the room we were just in with the armor.
Eavesdropping is intrusive.
Oh.
Why are you even
So is the Chamber of
here?
Waking the one with the thrones,
You
or
and
neither of those
Saladin were
chambers?
tasked to
The
recruit
Chamber of
new
Waking is in
members.
Birth by Sleep.
Have you
Okay.
forgotten, or were you procrastinating?
But the term
if.
was
I'm
used
doing my
as
job.
early as days.
I'll have you know, I found one just yesterday. Mar something. That puts the organization's count at 11. And since I've been working so hard, I had Lexius take my place for the day. I want to rest up for tomorrow.
Has anyone figured out
So
what
I
the
can
original
wake
names
up
of all the
feeling
organization
nice
members
and
are? Or at some
refreshed.
point can you not really tell?
Some
because-
of them,
So,
not
well
all
then,
of them.
I will leave you to
Because
it.
at some point you might have multiple
work to
answers
catch up on.
that sound like
Yes.
names,
Good day.
and there's. I guess that doesn't really mean anything.
Well,
it's
there
just
are
kinda fun to know.
canonical names for the original 6
Don't be
apprentices.
like that.
Ah,
Come on, stay and talk.
And there's also, and
Isn't it time
Syx
you told
and
me about Xana's
Axel have
secret?
canonical original names too. Once you get beyond that, up until Roxas.
How long ago
That
was
you
it?
don't really know for sure.
When a bunch
Wait.
of warriors wielding key-shaped
Axel.
swords appeared
it
and
Ale?
unleashed a
Or is it
spectacular
Leah?
Lee.
battle.
L-E-A.
And when
Lee.
it was all
Okay.
over,
Just spelled funny. I
all
thought
that
it was
was
Lee.
left was a man lying unconscious without his memories. Xemnas, I mean Xehanort, was found by Ansem right around then, wasn't he?
Your point?
The Chamber of Repose. If you recall, that's where we spent our time researching the darkness that resides within people's hearts. It's a graveyard that was sealed by order of Ansem the Wise. The first thing Xemnas did once he got rid of him was to undo the seal and build a room in the back.
Wait, when he says graveyard, he's not talking about
Ever
the
since
graveyard of
then,
Keyblades,
he
right?
holds himself
That's a
up
different
in that
graveyard.
room
No, he's talking
when
about,
he
he's
talks
like,
to someone.
using that as a metaphor, like that's the graveyard of for the
For
research.
all
Right.
I know, he's the only one in that room.
Need I repeat myself about eavesdropping?
Not eavesdropping.
Was he
Couldn't
like,
hear what
was he like
they
trying
were
to plant
saying.
seeds of doubt
Trying
or
to
something?
Find out what it was, though. You wouldn't know anything
I
about
guess.
it, would you?
Because
I
you
know
know,
I would
Brandon,
very much
doubt
like to focus
inevitably
on my
leads
own
to anger,
duties.
which will inevitably
As
mean
you
you turn on your
should
friends,
yours.
become
We
evil,
need to
become a
prepare
heartless,
the new
plan seal.
facility immediately.
Yes.
There's no other
Only
recourse.
11 of us in the organization. We're going to need a few more hands on deck.
We were only Organization
What
11
new
at the time.
facility?
The new facility of Castle Oblivion.
Oh, you mean Castle Oblivion. What does Xemnas plan on doing with that place, anyway?
Building on it?
He already shared his intentions with us.
But did you know there's something he didn't share? The Chamber of Repose is part of a pair. The Chamber of Awakening
Oh, that was revealed
is
this game.
another graveyard, if you want to call it that. It was constructed by someone other than Xemnas himself. And that's where he'll find it. That's where he'll find his other friend.
Huh? Oh, you mean the armor?
Birth by Sleep.
Why does he call the armor a friend? It's just, we'll just
I
leave
could
it.
tell you, but you wouldn't understand it until Birth by Sleep.
I guess we'll try answering the stack of questions I've got right now. We got like an inbox
But
and an
until
outbox.
then, definitely write that in your notes as a question you want answered.
We'll just pin it to the wall.
You don't have a notepad out?
I should at some point, man. I've just been kind of doing this on the fly. I remember this
you
fight.
guys are looking lively.
Yeah, this one's notorious.
Didn't we catch you messing around in the underworld? How'd a wimp like you get into Organization 13?
I mean, he's not wrong.
I bet you can't even fight.
Yeah, but we can.
You shouldn't judge anyone by appearance.
Also true. These are all good moral lessons we're learning.
Oh, I told them they were sending the
Like, I was like, I can't fucking fight these guys. You kidding me?
Who's this kook?
Remember, the organization's made up of nobodies.
Right. No hearts.
What does this have to do with anything?
Oh, we do too have hearts. Don't be mad.
You can't trick us.
Brandon, is that implying something, or is he lying?
Silence, traitor.
No, there's not implying anything.
Okay.
He's just toying with them.
Didn't Axel say something similar at one point? Where, like, they get really mad when you say they don't have hearts. They seem to
'cause
not be fond
the
of that.
organization's whole goal is to get their hearts back and become complete people.
Right.
At least that's what they've been led to believe. We'll get into that at some point later.
Yeah, that's like the end game, right? Where Xemnas reveals the true plan.
That's Dream Drop Distance.
Oh. I like how this editor just skipped the whole fucking fight that I spent probably like days on when I was younger.
Yeah. Also, we just saw a little bit of that limit form. Sora using Sonic Blade from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh god, Dream Drop Distance. I remember when that game came out, and I remember people just saying, oh, it advances the story for the first time in years. And I was like, is it more bullshit? And they were like, yeah, totally. I was like, I'm not gonna play it then. I'll just wait for 3. And here we are.
A murder!
I remember when we got
It's been a while, hasn't
I
it?
remember when we fucking watched Chain of Memories, and you were like, check out all these off-screen murders, and then we started getting a bunch of
Anyone from the
on-screen murders.
organization who'd like to be next?
Yeah. Isn't it great?
Oh my god.
Organize them.
Yeah, we gotta go help our friends out.
Also, it makes me feel kind of bad for organization when like all they want is just to
Sorry.
be people again.
Then let's go.
Yeah.
Aha! There you are.
Do they even go into like the metaphysical feeling of being a nobody and like why they want to be complete people again?
No. No, they really don't.
I would figure you were gonna say Birth by Sleep again.
You sure have lots of friends to help. So, I guess we better all pull
Yeah.
together and finish this battle for good.
The whole nobody thing in general just is silly.
Yeah, like what's the reasoning to be a regular person again? Like, I would assume if they ever said anything about it, if they haven't yet or if they did, it's probably just like you feel.
I mean, they
hollow.
say that they have an empty feeling inside.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be hollow, right? Because it's always you feel hollow.
Yeah. You know, if you die, you lose a little bit of yourself, and you start eventually going hollow after all those deaths.
That's right.
No.
That's the way of Lordran.
Fucking Sora just shows up next to the Knight in Dark Souls.
Come on, wake
He's
up!
like, you're losing your heart.
Want the ice cream?
Goofy?
So yeah, they totally murder Goofy on screen.
Disney like fucking
'Cause of
flung
course-
through the room.
This is not
He's totally not going to come back because, you know, he's a party member and shit.
Well, I mean, also like Disney would throw a fucking fit, dude.
They'll pay for this.
Yeah.
Like they would lose their shit.
So now look at King Mickey's Nomura outfit.
Yeah, it's basically like Sora's but recolored.
Yeah. It is almost like the opposite colors now I think about it, yeah. A red on blue color scheme or a red on black as opposed to a black on red. So we missed a whole huge push where you fight with each of the Final Fantasy characters one at a time.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, but
Oh, Goofy.
Hey, fellas!
So yeah, it turned out he was totally fine.
What?
Goofy.
Who would have guessed?
You know that hurt.
I might have a concussion, but I'm fine.
Steve, I get bumped on the head all the time.
This is
I mean, it's not his
entirely
first
true.
concussion, for the record.
Wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. That hurt too.
I find it funny when people do that. When it's like, I'm mad that you're alive, you motherfuckers. I thought you
I'm
were
mad
dead.
that you almost died.
Yeah, it's like, hey, it's not like I was happy about it. Like, you think
That's such a tsundere thing to do.
it kind of is, yeah. Look at Japan, man.
So kawaii.
That's right. Goofy Kawaii Destiny.
It really is. It really is. It looks a lot like Sora's outfit. Now I actually look at it.
Yeah. Once it pointed out, you can't go back.
Hey!
So that is the leader of the organization.
Oh, it's just a reveal.
Xehanort. I mean Xemnas.
Oh god, not even you're fucking it up.
No, I did it on
Oh,
purpose.
okay. Not answer.
You mean it's his nobody?
the leader of Organization 13.
Xemnas.
He
So-
looks a lot like
Wait a minute. Now I know.
He looks a lot like Ansem in
yeah.
the original portrait.
Wise Ansem, I'm here to seek your advice.
So that's really
Look at Ansem with a popsicle in his hand.
story of my life, man. I say that a lot. I don't know why.
I'm
It's my
glad
go-to.
we have the opportunity to
Fucking,
speak like this, my friend.
So I just remember, you
I'm
mentioned this
intrigued by
earlier,
your
but you said that
hypothesis, and I'm
Xemnas is
finding it
actually the guy from
difficult
Birth by
to
Sleep who's
stay
bald,
off
so he
the
just
earth
went
to
bald at
test
some
it.
point?
Still,
We'll get to that.
about the stability of the world.
Wait till Birth by Sleep.
Oh my god.
Yep. That's what
Why
I
is it always so
do.
confusing? Why can't it just be easy?
Birth by Sleep created a lot of questions.
Place the heartless seek.
Where does Birth by Sleep fall canonically?
Birth by
That's
Sleep
all-
is the worst thing that happened to this game's story.
Wait, I just realized, isn't Birth by Sleep before 2?
It's before the first game.
Yeah, so why would he be bald?
Master
Shut
Ansem,
up, Sam!
regarding the experiment I
He took some
presented,
Shut
Rogaine?
your fucking mouth!
I just like the idea that, like, he took some Rogaine and he was like, man, it's worked miracles on me. Look at his hair.
And the heart of all worlds. That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem.
Oh, this is the same conversation. The flashback.
Yes.
They are not. Those thoughts are best forgotten.
So this was that moment when when Ansem was like, dude, drop it. And then he was like, no, man, you gotta, like...
Yeah, and then he's like, nah, I'm gonna backstab you because I can do that now. That's where the seed was planted.
So that's how Mickey recognizes him, too, because he was there.
Now I remember.
Yeah.
Xehanort, Ansem's apprentice.
Except that's the nobody.
The leader of Organization 13 is
Because...
Xehanort's nobody.
Yeah, because Xehanort himself is dead. Turned into a Heartless is
Let's
dead.
go.
But now he's in
Yes.
Riku, technically, also. So, like...
Yes.
There's also that part, but, like, it's not really much of a thing. It doesn't really come up.
Move it.
He got what Xehanort put away.
This, yeah, I was just gonna say, I feel like the music was different when I did the actual, like, fight in the pit. This is some good-ass Kingdom Hearts music. This is some, like...
No, this is right.
Well, it's different from the Hollow Bastion normal fight theme, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember it being different. Yeah, I remember this fight.
I also love that despite the fact that it's not only you figure there, that they're not participating in this fight.
It's like, it doesn't
So
matter.
yeah, it's really simple. This fight ends when 1,000 Heartless are killed.
Right.
It is very, very simple.
Also, I'm wondering, like, I could be wrong, but it looks like when the Heartless get further away, they almost look like they're just becoming sprites.
That is correct. That's
Huh.
how they managed to do it on the PS2.
Cool. That's pretty neat technology. I
You also notice that there are only a couple of them active at any given time.
right, in terms of, like, actually fighting you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that is a lot of AI otherwise on PS2 era hardware.
Yeah. They did a good job, all things considered.
Yeah, this is a very, again, even today, it's still a very technically impressive scene.
976. Can we get the 1,000? I like how they also give you a move that just makes it like super easy to cleave through crowds, so you don't have to like combo them one at
Yeah.
a time.
I also love that, yeah, these particular Heartless give you reaction commands that are great for clearing out tons of small enemies.
Yeah.
Where's the king?
There he is.
Come on.
So is that the ruins of Castle Oblivion?
No, that's the Castle of Hollow Bastion.
That's the Call of Bastion, right? Because Castle Oblivion's the end game, right?
That's
Like
one of the
white-
towers of it, I should say. The actual main castle is where the computer was.
Right.
Xehanort.
Because Castle Oblivion's the very end, right?
Has it been since I abandoned
Castle Oblivion's in a different world altogether.
Yeah, but it's like the
Now
end
we
of the
nobody.
game. Isn't that where you go?
Where's Fiery?
No, that's the
Where's
world that
Riku?
never was.
Oh my god.
I know
Right, the place looks like
Castle
fucking
Oblivion's
Tokyo.
where Chain of Memories took
As
place.
for Riku,
Oh! Right!
perhaps you should ask your king.
Yeah, this room looks familiar. Right.
Stop.
Okay, yeah, the naming thing's just getting Oh! Fucking, he did what Sword didn't have the balls to do. He just fucking went for it.
He's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not dead, man. He's the fucking king.
Duty.
I don't get what we're looking at. I
I
don't
was
know
to
why
say,
we're
is this
doing
supposed to be the
shot.
real... Like, we already know that this is the castle from the first game.
Well, I guess the River of Darkness is gone.
What's going
Oh,
on?
yeah.
Way to fall right into their trap.
Hey, Axel. Oh, I love this music.
So at some point, Axel decided that he didn't want to turn Sora into a Heartless anymore and decided he wanted to help out.
Does that mean he's, like, giving up on Roxas?
Come on, It's a setup by Organization 13. Xemnas is using you to destroy the Heartless. That's his big master plan.
Xemnas?
The guy you just saw.
Yeah, because they know him as Xehanort.
He's their leader. Got it memorized? Xemnas.
Ansem with an X.
Organization 13 wants to get rid
I
of
wonder
the
if Axel
Heartless?
had that line just so like fans could figure that out,
Slow.
if they hadn't already.
Yeah.
Every Heartless slain with that Keyblade releases a captive heart. That is what the organization is
I
after.
never thought about that. Where does the heart go? So the organization's picking them up?
The organization gathers them
Right.
I'm not telling.
and uses it to, and they use them to construct Kingdom Hearts.
Huh.
Bingo. The name
I was just gonna say, but I thought Kingdom Hearts was light, and I forgot we already had this argument, like, an hour ago.
Yes.
We'll get to it when we get to it.
The whole what is Kingdom Hearts thing is a whole separate question that
Right, 'cause-
exists outside of the purview of this scene.
Right, because, like, Kingdom Hearts 1 didn't even answer that. It was just the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, so... I mean, if they didn't... Like, they already kind of knew Axel was betraying them on multiple levels, but now they really know.
Yeah. Now he's actively turned traitor.
Yeah.
I don't care about any of that.
After Roxas left,
Just
he
let
had
me
no
into the
reason to
realm of
stay either.
darkness, okay?
Take me to the realm of darkness.
If it's Kyrie you're worried about, don't. We're taking very good care of her.
So yeah, the organization took
Take me to
Kyrie.
her.
Is she
And
that
Sora's
important
asking
to
them to
Yeah, more than anything.
let him go see her.
you? Show me how important.
Is he asking, like, we give up your heart or something, or you work for us?
Show me how important she is to you.
Oh, how Japanese.
Please.
So you really do care for her. In that case,
So here's a funny question.
the answer's no.
What's Naminé doing right now?
You rotten.
She's chilling.
Are you
She's
listening?
doing her own damn thing.
Does she come up again?
She does actually, yes.
Okay.
And direct it
I just had that thought. I was like, I
At
guess
the
she's
end
just,
game.
I guess she's just hanging out in her
She
room.
does become relevant at the end game.
Does she ever come up after this game? Well, I guess there's only been, what, 2 games that exist after 2?
pitiful
At the end of this game, she fuses back into
mindlessly
Kyrie.
collecting
Oh,
hearts.
right.
So no, she doesn't come back.
They
Yeah.
know not the true power of what
So
they hold.
Kyrie's technically a Heartless right now?
Rage
I
of the
suppose?
Keyblade releases those hearts.
No, 'cause
No,
Kingdom Hearts
because
1,
the
because
Heartless
the
is the
door...
one lost to darkness, which Kyrie has no darkness to be lost to.
Right, because she's a Princess of Light, which is why when the Heartless thing's supposed to happen, her soul fucking flew into Sora, and then...
When
Oh,
that
isn't-
time
oh.
comes, we can truly
Oh.
Her soul, her heart.
Oh my god!
Prattling on about.
I forgot about all that. Actually, I didn't forget. I tried to forget.
Kingdom Hearts belongs to me. The heart of all kingdoms. The heart of all that lives. A dominion fit to be called Kingdom Hearts.
So she thinks it's just raw power, I guess.
Dominion.
Yeah.
Maleficent, no! No more Heartless!
I
That
do
was
not take orders
animated
from
really
you.
fun, weirdly.
Yeah. That was a badly directed scene.
fool.
This whole thing looks kind of lower budget. Oh yeah, because they're doing the low budget eyes and all that. You can tell.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, textures. He's like, yo, my stuff's way stronger than yours. But Maleficent ain't having it.
While I keep these creatures at bay, you
Right, because Maleficent wants that too.
forever.
She wants the...
Yeah, they have actually a reason to cooperate for once.
Yeah. She's like, I still want Kingdom Hearts, but I want these Nobody's Dead, which you're doing anyway.
I shall have my revenge on you yet.
I guess that kind of makes it fun to bring her back for 2 after you killed her.
Now.
I guess.
It's
But
not
it
the
still
worst.
feels like there's no reason to actually bring her back as a villain.
Yeah.
It feels weird to have her here when we have really much more threatening people.
Yeah, I remember mentioning that early on, where I was like, aren't there enough villains in this game already?
Like, not only are there enough villains, but these guys are so much more threatening than she could ever hope to be.
Also very true.
Which side are you guys on anyway?
The heartless ally with whoever's the strongest.
Fun fact.
So Maleficent gone, then that leaves him to control the Heartless.
I like how he's like, oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
Yes, Sora. Extract more hearts.
Now that I know what's going on, that scene's a lot more interesting, like retroactively.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
There's actually a lot going on in these scenes. Just it's hard to explain it all. It's very dense.
I kind of like the idea of like Sora's actively making things worse by just fighting.
Unfortunately, he has no choice in the matter.
Yeah.
Maybe it was all for nothing.
Man, I forgot this.
What am
I didn't
supposed to
forget,
do
but
if
yeah,
I
this game
can't
got
use the
dark.
Keyblade?
Yeah. This is where the whole series got dark.
Trusted to do anything.
Remember that how the whimsy of the first game? Remember how I reflected on how refreshing that was to see that again?
It's all gone.
This is why. This series gets grim. Very grim.
Sora, Donald, Goofy.
I love how they always have to say all three names. Like it just it irks me in such a weird way. I don't know if that's a Japanese thing, like a translation.
He's a lucky kid.
Leon's panicking and Cloud's like, nah, they'll be fine. Have you seen those guys?
They've done a lot.
They've done a lot. And they have plot armor. I also love that that as these characters get revealed, like their faces, then they stop hiding themselves in the hoods in this cutscene.
I really love that because that's almost kind of a fun sign of progression.
Perfect puppet.
Yeah.
Just seeing more.
And remember, all of these scenes in this room are Final Mix exclusive.
I was gonna say, like, I was gonna ask if this was Final Mix. But yeah, like, everything in this room is.
What does it matter, really? Whatever his circumstances, Sora has never been able to help himself from saving people from the Heartless. It's what his pure little heart wants.
There. The dice have been cast. Things are in motion. He can't stop this.
Nothing is set in stone. If the dice aren't in your favor, it will share Demyx's fate.
Demyx. The brown-haired big dude?
Not knowing, isn't it?
The guy with the sitar.
Oh. I didn't know if they were
with the music, with the dance water dance. That was
Are you
Demyx.
sure that defeating him won't derail the organization's plan?
He's dead.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were referencing the dude from Chain of Memories. They were just referencing.
No, that's Marluxia.
He is of no use to us.
That's exactly
Because it just
what I
mirrored his
wanted to
voice
hear.
change dramatically.
It's not in my nature to hold back.
Like, why is he doing that voice?
Why is who doing that voice?
Zemnis? Or was that Zemnis not talking?
No, that was someone else.
Oh, okay. I feel like I saw Zemnis' mouth moving.
Zemnis has his hood down now, so you'll know when he's talking.
Wait, I thought... Yeah, I don't know. I thought I saw his mouth
Zaldin
moving.
was the one that was talking.
I thought I
from
saw
the
it.
Beast's world.
I thought I saw his mouth
Maybe
moving.
everything we've done.
So, whatever.
Maybe it was all for nothing.
Anyway.
What am I supposed to do if I can't use the Keyblade?
Ugh.
Imbeciles. You can't be trusted to do anything.
Huh?
So yeah, they got thrown into a dark portal to save their.
It must be the realm of
They got thrown in the realm of
darkness.
darkness to save them from the nobodies and the heartless.
I think they could have fought him off, but you know.
Kairi! Riku!
But what they can't use the Keyblade because of the heartless. So that is Riku.
I was gonna say, doesn't Riku run through darkness?
Yeah, that is actually Riku who saved their asses.
Box
and he
chocolates.
gives them a clue.
Are you sure you want to open?
The photo from the digital Twilight Town and a bar of sea salt ice cream.
The clue being, go to Twilight Town.
No, those are just. We will get to that later.
From Twilight Town. There's Hayner.
This is a Scooby-Doo mystery. You just kind of have to go with it.
Roxas. No. The name just popped into my head.
You see, it's
This
Sora,
is
but with an X in it.
Roxas.
Yes.
Like he's holding the sea
You
salt.
sure you want to eat that?
Salty? No. Sweet.
It's sea salt.
The
buddy.
sea salt ice cream bar is the key to open the next world.
Oh my god. What if we have gone full fucking stupid here?
I mean, really, like, out of all, like, that's what gets you? Out of all the things
Yeah,
that become
you know,
keys to the next world, that's what gets you?
You're not wrong. Also, I like how Riku gave it to Sora, like, knowing that it was the key. Like, he grabbed that piece of ice cream and he's like, this is it. I know it.
With this bar of ice cream, the world will open up its next gate.
Not yet. I gotta look for
Finally.
Kairi.
A photo and some ice cream. Wonder...
Riku?
You think?
So yeah, he's right, that is Riku.
Just this feeling I got.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there, Brandon.
Hey, what if the
We're
heart wasn't
almost
wrapped
done.
up? I can't use the Keyblade. That would only help. the
So he's like,
organization.
yeah, I can't use the Keyblade to beat the Heartless. And then Goofy's like, you know what? You don't have a real choice in the matter.
It's like, dude, the
We
game...
have to defend ourselves somehow,
We
dude.
literally cannot kill them without you.